Skull Island: Rise of Kong is a third-person platformer beat-em-up game that follows the early life of King Kong. In the game, you control Kong as he seeks vengeance for the death of his parents, and see his rise to the king of the monsters. The game features a large open-world design that unfortunately doesn't quite suit it. It's often unclear where you should be heading, and the various biomes start feeling repetitive, making exploration frustrating. The in-game map isn't much help either, and more than once, the path forward was ridiculously obscure. I found myself wandering aimlessly for the majority of my playtime. Controls are janky, especially running and jumping, which is a huge issue for a platforming-heavy game. Graphically, the world has a certain charm, but it lacks polish, and there are loading issues with the view distance. Sound effects are monotonous and repetitive, and unbalanced in places. In terms of gameplay, there's plenty of fighting moves, but the enemies lack variation. You'll find yourself avoiding fights out of boredom, or spamming stun and quick hit when fights are inevitable. Enemies glide, teleport, freeze, and constantly disappear into the walls. More than once, Kong 2 stopped being able to jump or move. In addition to this, there was a smattering of general glitches during my playthrough, occasionally game-breaking. Make sure you save regularly. There is a skill tree, but skills are pretty unimaginative and marginal other than the health regen, which makes the game substantially easier. In summary, it's nothing special, it's just another licensed shovelware game that somehow managed to get a bit of unwarranted attention. It feels to me like the kind of game that ChatGPT would produce, being as it is devoid of passion, charm, and originality. It's well below mediocre, but it's playable, and it's certainly not the worst game ever. Overall, I give this game 19%. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and remember, your time matters, so try to spend it wisely.